Today we're going to look at the shadow stick method for being able to orient yourself if you're ever lost, mainly to get your true north. And it's a very simple process, especially if you're out in the woods and you don't have the tools. Maybe you don't have a compass and you need to be able to find your direction. Now all you need are just a few sticks and a rock. I'm using about a 3.5 foot. This is a cedar stick. It's very straight. The straighter the better. Then I have a 3 foot as well. And then also I have another smaller stick to be able to get my north-south. You'll also need some small marker sticks. You could also use rocks. Then we have a large rock to be able to hammer in these sticks into the ground. Now it's best if you have like a dirt surface, but that's not always the case. But you definitely need something that's kind of flat. And that's what we've got right here. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning and we're getting really good sunlight, which is also important to have that direct sun. But one thing I do want to mention is according to where the sun is during the seasons, it goes in different directions. It rides lower in the wintertime, it's more direct in the summertime. So there can be up to a 30-degree difference from north to south. But the big thing this does is at least it gives you some direction to head into. Now you want to go ahead and sharpen the sticks before you use them, even the marker sticks. Go ahead and drive this stick into the ground. Now you want the stick to be good and firm in the ground because it's going to stay here about 15 minutes. You'll notice this long line right here, and this is the shadow that's being cast. We want to get to the tip of the shadow and then drive in our marker. And we have our marker right at the end of the shadow. Now we're going to give it about 15 minutes for the shadow to move. If you'll notice, the shadow has moved down here. So we're going to go ahead and put in a stick, our marker. Now we've got a line, but we want to get one more, at least one more. It should be right in this area. All right, we've waited another 15 minutes. Right here's the tip. There we go. Okay, we've got a straight line right here. Now what this does is it goes from west is the first point, and we're moving to the east. As the sun goes over and heads to the west, the sun's getting ready to go up high. So west, east. Okay, let's lay a stick right here. This gives us our east-west coordinates. And then at a 90-degree angle, now we have north and south. South being this direction, north being this direction. Now I'm going to bring my phone compass. I don't know if you can see it without the reflection, but north is actually like this much of a difference. So it is slightly off, and then east and west actually comes down just a little bit as well. Now while we're not really getting true north, we are getting in the general direction. You know, here's the thing, if you know there's a freeway or a lake or whatever, either south or north or west from where you are, if you get your bearings right, then you can line this up and you can at least head in the general direction. I mean, most of us aren't necessarily going to be heading for just exactly true north or true south. But the big problem is if you're just out in the woods walking around, it's real easy to get turned around. It's real easy to backtrack and just walk in circles. And this way you can at least get a definite heading to know that you're going in one direction. So if you're ever lost in the woods, and you can get into a spot where there is sunshine, and of course this depends on having some decent sunshine. It depends again on what time of year it is. But guys, I'll tell you, this is a great way to be able just to kind of lock down a direction that you're going in. Guys, if you're serious about prepping and survival, check out Survival Dispatch Insider. I upload one exclusive video every week to the Insider. It's one of the best resources for survival on the web. I'll have a link down below in the description. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. You know, I had a good friend of mine that was playing paintball one time, and in the middle of the thing, his goggles got messed up with paint, and he lifted them up to clean them, and somebody shot him in the eye, and it took his eye out.